Being an American to me means that I have the opportunity to live in a country where my rights are established based on an idea and not based on who we are or how we worship or the color of our skin, but instead based on a concept of all of us are created equal in the eyes of God.
You can keep eye contact with me.
Okay.
But you did a good job. You dropped back the camera, fine with me. Um, you live on Minor Street, which is a pretty old street. Can you talk
Yes,
about kind of the historical? You don't might not know the historical significance. Maybe you do.
I do.
Well, tell me the historical significance then of like that part of Westchester or Westchester in general.
Sure. I live on West Minor Street. My home was built in approximately 1810. Across the street from my home is a historical landmark. And one of my favorite things about the home that's across the street from mine is that there are two very large cherry trees that were brought from the cherry trees that are planted around the tidal basin on the National Mall by I believe it was a state senator who lived in that house. And he planted them, and every spring I get to watch them bloom from my porch. And it brings me this huge sense of pride and joy in the history that we have, not only in Westchester, but specifically on my block, on my street.
Um, would you say you're proud to be an American?
I am proud to be an American.
Last question. Your dad was born here. You guys lived in
Kenya.
Kenya. You came back. Were you born here?
I was born here, but we moved there when I was very young.
Okay. Can you tell me about that experience of like growing up somewhere else and then coming to America and what that felt like?
Sure. My father worked in the Foreign Service, and so we grew up in Kenya mostly, and I was starting adolescence when we moved to the United States, and that gave me a very profound sense of the privileges that are afforded to me because I was lucky enough to be born an American citizen that are not afforded to everybody around the world. And I'm very grateful for my parents who instilled that sense of luck in me, that I could have been born in a different country, I could have been born at a different time, and I would not have been able to live my life the way I've chosen to live my life.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Thank